His shot has improved, and he can step out to the three, facing up and letting him use his burst. Lets him maximize what he can do. Wow, how about that quick thinking from AD? Doesn't want to get the D. Anytime to react, just catch it and let it fly.
Now, here's Richardson. He is a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Outside, Horford. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And it's Simmons penetrating. The shot's resist by Horford. Simmons got 5 points now in the quarter. Lakers trail by 11. He lobs it up, and the slam dunk by McGee.
You see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way. He can go up and get it.
Philadelphia shooting with 42% accuracy in the second quarter. Richardson dishes to Simmons. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Simmons. McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
Now, here is Robinson. To the middle. Here's Hernan Gomez. Horford trying to throw himself up. Good on the shot. And Gomez has got 7 points.
Now you have to appreciate the ball movement. There's a commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Rondo against Simmons. Now, here's Junior. He's guarded closely to the right side. Rondo against Simmons. Rondo's shot is off. The 76ers leading by 11. Robinson for 3. It's good from long range. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, high IQ basketball coaches values the easy assist over a risky shot.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Simmons against Rondo. Kicks it to James. From deep. They grab their own miss. June with the pass to Davis. It's good again, and an excellent 7th rate shooting night so far.
Oh, embracing contact on the way up. I mean, Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on these challenging finishes.
55 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Once Simmons turns on the Jets, there's no stopping him. I love seeing him play with this much confidence.
Outside Rondo. Back to James. Fires from deep. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
With the run he's on in the second quarter, I mean, this field goal percentage is tremendous right now.
Passes it to Simmons. There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
For Philadelphia, they had taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them. And that one misses.
You gotta love the skill set that Simmons possesses. Nightly triple-double threat. He stuffs the stash.
And that one's good, Junior.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Outside, Simmons lets the 3 fly. No good on the last second attempt there. And so, I thank you, David. Folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Richardson and Harris filling out the wing. Then there's Horford. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good origin, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Instincts, the power. I mean, James remains a dominant figure on both of them.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And that'll give him a job. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Love watching James show off his muscle. No one getting in his way. The D can't stop him.
And LeBron James, still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jay. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Well, LeBron is very good.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Howard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
To the inside, here's Gomez, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The 76ers have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 90 seconds now into the second half. To the paint, and it's blocked. Richardson left side. So it's Richardson with the jam.
What an athlete Richardson is. Outstanding at knifing his way inside and converting.
Lakers trail by 9. LeBron with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Outside, Davis. Nice ball over here by the Lakers. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Rondo. Puts one up from 19. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 14 points. Richardson kicks to Simmons. To the wing on the left. Horford. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one.
Even though he's been stretched out this game, Horford, he still remains a solid mid-range jump shooter.
And stolen by Simmons. They get a hand on it. Fast break, the Lakers. Junior with the ball. Here's Davis. Here's Howard. And Howard with the stop.
Well, with as much defensive attention as AD gets, the passing lanes will be open for him. And those are the passes he needs to make.
Now here's Simmons. 15 points in the game. Inside. And Simmons slings it in.
Reversed at home. That was ready.
Agreed. The agility on display. Outside Rondo. The pass to Junior. Harris against James. Shoots from the elbow. Harris, no good. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. 11-point game. To the inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play. for Philadelphia. Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for Horford. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Court Miles, and it's Richardson in for Ben Simmons. Now, here's Junior. He's got 12. Here's Howard. Dishes it to Junior. And it's denied. Richardson, good. Richardson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He was such a smart player, such a smart player. Richardson understands the value of the fast break hoop.
Rondo kicks to Green. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Rondo.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Now, here's Thybulle. Pass to Robinson. Thybulle the bounce pass. Hernan Gomez passes to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Feeds it to Howard. Trying to get open is Davis. Howard, good.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Now, here's Richardson. He's got 6. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Harris trying to get free. Shot's good by Hernan Gomez. Hernan Gomez has got 11 points. Here's Rondo. And the last second attack does not go in for him.
Strong defense. Richardson's length, speed, and quick instincts annoy shooters on the way up.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Lakers trail by 6. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Green and Davis in at the forward position. Rajon Rondo is out there with Junior, and it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Harris.
One of my favorite bigs in the entire NBA. Anthony Davis is on the floor. It's appointment viewing only.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The Lakers shooting the ball at 42%. Rondo is double. It's stolen by Harris. And now the 76ers on the break. That one falls. Harris has got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, throughout Harris's career, he has worked on building up his body, putting that added strength to good use on these tough finishes.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Richardson gets a wide open look. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And it's a 9-point 76ers lead.
He's so aggressive at back end of the floor. That's a quality all great scorers have.
Davis kicks to Junior. Back to Davis. Rejected by Harris.
He's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with high motor, and he likes to make plays.
They get it back. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Davis.
Yeah, easy call.
He hits the second from the line.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Rondo dishes to Junior. Pass to Davis. Howard trying to free himself up, and Davis can't get it to go. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of career with shooter later on.
And Harris drops them both. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Now here's Simmons. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Bible can't get it to go.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
Down low, here's Howard. But they'll get another chance.
That's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
Richardson the pass to Harris. Over Rondo. Harris, good. Harris has got 6 here in this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off this thing.
Now, here's Green to the paint. Howard. Pocket 4. Doesn't go that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Simmons against Hunter. And Simmons turns it in.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to and get to the rim.
Now Green back to Rondo. He dishes it to Junior. To the middle, Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Harris.
A whole lot. And people don't talk about it, but he's an excellent foul shooter. About 80% most seasons.
Al Horford is checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. LeBron's checked in for Green. Simmons passes to Richardson, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
Rondo dishes to Junior. Howard, the pass to Rondo, and it's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, such a smart defensive player. He knows how to use his reach to alter shots.
Loads it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Oh, the timing on the play is exceptional. Davis arrives right on cue.
The 76ers leading by 9. And the pass to Harris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking and whistles and maybe causing some foul shots.
Both good from the line that time.
I mean, look, every year Harris looks more confident. He goes through stretches where he can dominate.
Rondo passes to Junior. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. 10-point lead. He kicks to Harris. Back to Simmons. In the corner, it's Richardson. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 6th assist on the night.
He had to battle through through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
Now here is Davis. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Davis has got 23.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Richardson outside. Pass to Harris.
What?
And the layup's good off the glass. Harris has got 17.
Players might wear down during these kind of runs. He's only good to score.
Here's Junior, and he makes good on the layup.
Talk about an advanced distributor. I mean, there's passes that point guards can make, and there's passes that Rajon Rondo.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Harris drives in, lays it up, and puts it in. He's got 25.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Rondo passes to Junior. Rebound by the 76ers. Hernan Gomez has got 15 rebounds here tonight. LeBron is doubled. Pass to Davis. Baseline is right on target. Davis has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast.
Harris off the drive. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Harris has got 27.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep beating him.
Passes it to Howard. Back to Ron. The ball around now. 6 to shoot. It's James atop the key. Over Harris. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 23 points for LeBron. For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. And Philadelphia calls time here. Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Tobias Harris.
And guys, no doubt who our pick is going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
During the break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle with his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. James dishes to Junior. It's tipped. They get it back. LeBron passes to Junior. Kicks it out to LeBron. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
An elite passer in his position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
Now the pass to Simmons. Here's Richardson. Back to Hernan Gomez. Simmons left side. Horford dishes to Harris. On deep, Hernan Gomez. A rebound by the Lakers. McGee's got 11 rebounds in the game.
They haven't needed as much as I thought they would.
And how about the focus there for Rondo? Don't let the D get to him, able to complete that play from contact.
Korkmaz checked in for Philadelphia. And so Horford will bring it up for the 76ers. They're led by as many as 14 points. Harris passes to Horford. Count the basket. And the 76ers lead by 8.
And Horford can turn it up. I mean, just setting some teeth-rattling screens and then insult to injury, rolling in for the bucket.
Timeout called the Lakers. Lakers trail by 8. Outside Rondo. Rondo is doubled. Here's Junior. Here's James. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
And defensively, I know we say it every game. You have to try to make someone other than LeBron beat you. Easier said than done.
Now here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Harris.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
And Los Angeles guys shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. LeBron against Harris. Shot is good, but the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from LeBron.
Oh, and the floater isn't an easy shot, but James makes it look simple. That's just exceptional control.
Now here's Simmons. Court lines. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 9th assist in the game now. Pass to Rondo. Back to LeBron. And stolen by Harris. Pass to Horford. There's the dish to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Here's Korkmaz. Off target with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And James throws it down.
James loves these big moments. He isn't afraid to shoot it when the game is on the line.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Harris in it over. That's Korkmaz in the corner. Davis against Harris. Here's Horford. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack. And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door of any kind of comeback.
But putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on those second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap. Yeah, the game got away from them, but hopefully they've learned some. They'll make some adjustments next time. And you want to talk about a big-time shot from Davis? You know he is for moments like these.
23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter, and that's an intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 6. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. LeBron passes to Davis. Down low. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
This is where McGee's coaches and teammates want him to shoot from. They know he can do damage in areas.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws helping him to make the lead even safer.
Green dishes to Junior. Davis kicks to Green. Gets the 3 to fall.
With good size for his position, Green uses his length to finish shots from all over.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're up by 3. 7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possession. Turnovers can kill you in this type of game.
5 seconds left in the game. And Green puts up a deep 3. So it's the 76ers taking the win in the first game. What a show they put on here home tonight.
mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
Well, folks, that's gonna do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber.
Damn, it's too late. I'm gonna pay my. I'm just gonna get on my whistle card, nigga.
Hey, what you working on?
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play one more game for get off here. I fucked up today.
Shoe creators that maybe are looking to make shoes in NBA 2K or in real life.
Shit.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a really good way to get people into it. My suggestion would be, when you're done with your shoes, cut them apart. I think knowing what goes in the shoes will.
Yeah, I fucked up. I don't know how I did it.
The bronze likeness of Lakers grip. And the Clippers starting five. They've got Paul George. Boys is out there with Harrell. Then it's Williams. And it's Magruder in at the 3 slot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Junior's out there with Rajon Rondo. And it's Howard in at the 5. Now, here's Junior. Like you always play with a lot of passion. Is it possible to play with so much fire that gets the best out of you? And if so, who in the league sometimes crosses that line and has too much of whatever that is inside that drives you?
You know, Greg, when we were playing, there's only one guy, Kevin Durant. Now, in this era, you got to go with Russell Westbrook, Draymond Green, and Kyrie Irving.
Williams looking over the floor. Puts up a 3. The offensive rebound. And it's Harrell missing. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the 76ers. Here's Davis to the paint, intercepted. And push it up. Loose and stolen by LeBron. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim.
Using the threat to drive, to pull up on the dive, how would you guys defend LeBron James? I'll answer it for you. You can't.
He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Orlando. Harrell trying to free himself up. And here we go. Junior heading to the hoop. The Lakers decide to take their first time out here for
Timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the team, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Passes to Howard. Over Harrell. Howard, the pass to Junior. That shot off the mark. George with the defensive effort. On the wing, Williams. Morris outside. George trying to break free and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Listen, you can't expect that foul to shut down the King. He's too talented, too powerful.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for James.
big fella, when you watch the NBA now, there are fewer traditional centers who just pound it inside. But what are your thoughts on how the 5 position, that center position, has evolved?
Well, it's all about, having traditional size. These guys are becoming great shooters. The range, I think that's a great combo to have. Guys like Embiid and Towns, they're the next wave of the crowd.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
He's one of the more coordinated bigs in the game. So hard to keep this guy in check.
And both free throws good for Davis.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
George passes to Harrell. He kicks it to Williams. Here's the teardrop. He lays it in.
Boy, the dribble drive by Lou Williams, such a special aspect to what he does.
Outside Rondo. Back to LeBron. Outside Rondo. And the 3-ball is good.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they played together as a unit over this last stretch.
And here's George. Rajon Rondo getting it to go from deep. Williams kicks to Morris. Pocket 6. Shoots the 3. Sinks the 3-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Now, here's Junior. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Magruder. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Lakers leading by 7. Fast break, the Lakers. And that one's good, Junior.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Williams dishes to George. Over Junior. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just basically whiffs on it. And a late first-round pick back in 2017. Kyle Kuzma making an immediate impact with the scoring. Shaq, why did he fly under the radar at Utah?
I think often scores have more freedom in the pros. The Lakers have definitely needed his offense. And, he's been a little up and down, but when they need him, he's always there. Best believe he's always going to be aggressive.
Good list. Here's Rondo. Paul George making his last shot. And they double up Davis. And a wide open look for Junior. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Junior's got 6.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And Davis sends it back.
At the defensive end, few big men can cover as much territory as Davis.
Lakers lead by 9. Rondo passes to Junior. Davis against Morris. And good that time. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Williams passes to George. A 3-pointer, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. Here's Junior. 6 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Here's James. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 7 points in the game.
And I like that they're not settled. Getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
And here's Harold. He is definitely not pleased how he played against Orlando. Here's George. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
This is a case where it's just the pure strength of Paul George, able to fight through contact so well on these shots.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. The Clippers also changing it up. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Rodney McGruder. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Williams. Jack, you were the league MVP in 2000. Some discussion about what defines an MVP. Stats, rings, leadership. What do you think?
To me, numbers don't really tell the whole story. I just think you got to have the effect of winning on your whole team, your community, the arena. You just have to, display it night in and night out.
Dominance, right? That just touches everything.
The dominance.
It's still just unfathomable that that man only has one MVP.
I know. A couple guys like that in the NBA history, though, with one. With one. How can you have one? Shaq's more emotional than I recall. Yeah. Here's Junior after the Clippers pick up 2. One right side, tries it from 19, and Junior gets it to go on the assist by James. 8 points for Junior.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off the 6.
And the Clippers call time here. Checked in for the Lakers. Bradley comes in for Rajon Rondo. And the Clippers with a change here too. Jackson's checked in. Here's Morris. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. With the fadeaway. He's off on that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. Kuzma outside. Over Morris. Offensive rebound. Bradley kicks to Junior. LeBron outside. Shot clock at 6. And they convert it last on a tip, number 3. And now it's a 12-point Laker lead. It seems like we're in an era of tandems in the NBA. Teams with at least 2 great players. Shaq, if you're selecting a pair to start a team with, mix and match however you want. Who would you take?
Definitely got to take the Greek Freak. And I'm going to take Luka Doncic. Because they're superstars already, but they're still entering their prime. Give me those 2, it's a wrap.
Yeah, for me, Luka, no doubt about it. It'd be interesting to see how those 2 will play together. I wouldn't mind pairing Luka with a guy like Kawhi. That could be fun.
Luka with anybody would be.
Yeah, that's a great point.
So it's the Lakers now after the Clippers pick up 2. Here's McGee. First shot, first master. He's out of the block stats.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here's Zubac. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
McGee's shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
The pass to Jackson. Everly with the ball. Feeds it to George. That's him. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Junior with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Junior. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. The Lakers beat them last time when these 2 teams met in Los Angeles.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Now Beverly, nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Teardrop shot, three-pointer. Rebounded by McGee. The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one following a loss to the Magic. Jackson against Bradley. And it becomes an iconic sight, Shaq. Your statue decorating the Staples Center, immortalized in bronze. It's so impressive. What was that like?
You know, I just got to spend the day with former teammates, coaches, Laker legends. Special feeling. Every time I look up, it just, brings back memories. I just want to thank
Shaq gets very emotional.
He is very emotional.
It's a couple times now.
Jerry West, Magic Johnson.
This is very sad, even for us as your co-broadcasters here. We're even shedding a tear.
Kevin, why don't you give him a big hug?
Devin George.
Big hug, you're right.
Mike Pemberton. Yes, he was a shooter.
I know. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And some changes. Also making some changes. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Paul George comes in for Patrick Beverly. Lou Williams is subbed in for Jackson. Junior the pass today. And here's James out. Rondo's got his third assist on the night. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Rajon Rondo is out there with Junior, and it's Howard in at center. That's the Laker 5.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Sixers, really had a big game. He scored 18 points, and once again, he made an effort to draw contact and find different ways to get to the foul line. A surprise attack from a guy who's typically viewed as a role player. See if he can continue to play a larger role in tonight's game.
All right, David, great. We'll see if tonight follows suit. I'm sure he's looking forward to the challenge.
I think he'll be ready. He's in a groove. The confidence is insane. Boy, it's a good place to be.
No doubt. He is locked in, seems so comfortable with where his game is at. Boy, has he been fun to watch.
And the Clippers making a change here. Beverly's checked in. And at the top of the key, Williams. Rondo with the steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. Rondo's running, and a wide open look for James. Gets the jumper in space. LeBron's got 14 points for the game.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Outside Williams. There's the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 5. Shaq, you played on some great teams with a lot of other great players. Who stands out as maybe the best of the best you played with?
I don't like to isolate these guys, but I just say I was lucky enough to have a 3 amigo set. Penny Hardaway, Kobe Bryant, and D. Wade. And, towards the end of my career, I got to play with LeBron James and Paul Pierce and Ray Allen, but I was a little too old, man.
I tell you, big fella, a lot of people forget just how special Penny Hardaway was because of the injury.
He was special.
And here are the Clippers now. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. A 12-point game. No good. Good D by Rondo.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
Good luck trying to corral Davis. He's terrific at working his way through the contact.
Clippers trail by 14. Outside, George. Back to Williams. Pass to George. And it's George finishing it off.
And plays like that demonstrate Paul George's athletic ability. He's not just an elite scorer. He is a high flyer.
Now here's Rondo. 8 points for him. Junior kicks to Rondo. Banked in off the glass.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
The Clippers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Pass to Harrell. He dishes it to Williams. Basket made. That's his third of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
How about Lou Williams playing through the contact? Nicely done.
Here's Rondo, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball. Exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
That's good from Davis on the assist by LeBron. Davis has got 7 now in this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now here's Williams. He has 7. Morris trying to free himself up. Williams can't hit.
This guy just can't find his rhythm. And you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And returning to his hometown of Los Angeles, Kawhi Leonard crafting a new legacy with the Clippers. Shaq, what did you think of his decision?
Well, look, he's already won Finals MVP on 2 different teams. I think he wanted the challenge of trying to do it in L.A. and, sharing with that with his friends and family. He did attend college in California. His friends and family is there. He wants to play at the crib, Greg.
Well, he's got the opportunity, and I'll tell you what, you talked about those 2 titles with 2 different teams. He could be the first to do it with 3 different teams and maybe be the Finals MVP. That would be one heck of an accomplishment.
It's stolen by Morris. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's had it. George, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Terrific anticipation from Davis. The pass is there, and he finishes it with style.
George against James. Left side, George. On the wing, Jackson. Pocket 6. Over in the corner, Beverly. Always adding some levity to the mix. Shaquille O'Neal, thank you for stopping by. That headset is available for you whenever you want.
Kevin, I just want to say thank you very much. It's been great. Greg, I love you.
I love you too. I'm a big Aristotle.
I'm at a loss for words. I hate that
No, that's okay, Shaq.
I hate that I have to leave right now.
Give me a tissue. It's okay, big fella. It's okay.
I don't want to go back upstairs with Ernie and Kenny.
Oh, well, yeah, I don't want to stay here with you guys. Give me a tissue.
Thanks.
And Doris, always great to have Shaq with us, isn't it? You have to love his willingness to come at things from different angles.
I mean, consider the capstone topic for Shaq's doctoral degree was the duality of humor and aggression in leadership styles. That is not a well-worn path. He is unafraid to pioneer, and we hear that in Shaq's commentary.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Jackson. Morris, left side. Over Davis. Morris, no good. Lakers lead by 22. On the wing, James. And they double up James. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Howard misses. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. And Davis sends it back.
And wingspan, mobility, Davis is basically a shooter's nightmare. One of the great shot blockers in the league.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by James.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So for the Clippers right now, they've got Harrell. Paul George is out there with Lou Williams, and it's Marcus Morris, and it's Magruder in at the 3. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like John Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Well, Dwight Howard makes his way to the free throw line. You've got to stay down on that shot fake. The defender doesn't, and he makes good use of it.
This is his first trip to the line tonight, and he's good on the second. Now here's Williams. Outside, George. Williams against Rondo. Outside Williams. Back to George. 6 to shoot. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. George has got 17 now.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And they double up Rondo. Kicks it out to James. He feeds it to Junior. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Dwight Howard can scuffle a little bit at the free throw line, but I'm telling you, he's still drawing the contact and putting the defenders in bad spots.
The Clippers shooting about 42% so far. Here's Magruder. He's covered by Rondo. And Davis sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Here's Morris. Pulls up, high post, and there's George. That's good on the assist by Morris. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
So Paul George just putting on a show right now. He's been around this league for a long time. The confidence is there.
James, the pass to Rondo. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Lakers lead by 23. Junior kicks to Rondo. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. Defense is right there. Jackson looking it over. Back to Harrell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
Yeah, he might be a bit undersized, Montrezl Harrell, but he plays bigger than the frame suggests. Hold on.
Patrick Patterson, who's checked in for Zubas.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Back to Bradley. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bradley's got 5.
I think you've got to get physical with Avery Bradley down low. When you don't, he will punish you with his versatility.
Bradley against Jackson. Pass to Harrell. Back to Jackson. Pocket 6. The shot's good. Jackson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Not an easy basket for Jackson. He doesn't shoot a really high percentage, but he does make a lot of tough hoops.
Now, here's Kuzma. 5 points in the game. The dish now to McGee. Passes it to Junior. Back to Bradley. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Howard's checked in for the Lakers. And so here are the Clippers. Beverly dishes to Patterson. Back to Beverly. Rebounded by the Lakers. Howard's. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Beverly with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Harrell, the pass to Shamet. The feed to Beverly. Shot clock at 5. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Lakers shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. .54 seconds left in the 3rd. Jackson against Bradley. Shot clock at 6. Here's Junior, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And the Clippers get called for the foul. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. Free throw good, Junior. Paul George, he's checked in for the Clippers. He's perfect from the line this time. 35 seconds left to play in the 3rd. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Here's George, who's got 19.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Inside. That's good from Howard, and the assist by Junior. Junior's got 6 assists now in the game.
That is a grown man move from Dwight Howard.
Jackson with the bounce pass. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You'll love the unselfish play.
Here for the Lakers. Morris is checked in for JaVale McGee, and Junior subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. Free throw good from Bradley. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now, as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
You've got Cook. Junior's out there with Jerry Dudley. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Bradley in at the 2-guard spot. Maxey's in the game for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Avery Bradley. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Joakim Noah's checked in for Zubac. Patterson comes in for Rodney Magruder. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for George. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Lou Williams. Now, here's Shamet. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the pass to Beverly. From deep three-point range, Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Davis.
Well, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
Here's Junior. The Clippers getting the bucket. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Junior.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Now, here's Beverly. Here's Patterson. Kept alive. Here's Green. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Cook looking it over. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Berg, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.